Let's return now to Canberra, where Labor MPs and senators have just had their first caucus meeting with Anthony Albanese as Prime Minister. Joining us live now is one of those new MPs, the Labor MP for Tangney in Perth, Sam Lim. Sam, good to see you. It must be exciting to be there in Canberra. Describe for us, what was it like being in that caucus room a bit earlier today as you met your new colleagues for the next 3 years for the first time?
Yes, Ash, thanks for having me. It was great fun. I met up with a lot of people, a lot of faces. I got to remember a lot of names, but it's a great family.
It certainly did seem to be a jubilant mood in the room. Your seat of Tangney was probably one of the more surprising results. You claimed a scalp in terms of beating the former Minister, Ben Morton. Has it all sunk in yet?
Sorry, my throat is sort of not really good. I'm excited of what we have achieved together. We got a lot of people that are helping me to get into today, and I'm very appreciative. And I'll work hard for the community.
We'll try and get you a glass of water, Sam, to help you out on that front. A lot has been said in terms of analysis of what Labor did right, where the Liberals went wrong, especially, of course, in your home state of Western Australia, where Labor's swing was the most dramatic. What do you see as the key factors there? As someone on the ground campaigning every day, do you give a big applause to the Premier, Mark McGowan, in your home state for having a real hand in the results of the federal election?
Of course. The Premier of Western Australia is well loved by all the Western Australians. And every door knock, everyone praised him. But more importantly, I think the previous government have took people of Tangney for granted for too long, and they're not listening to the grassroots, and kind of they abandoned the community for a long time. So when I reach out to them, I get a confirmation and motivation. And that's why I keep knocking doors morning, afternoon, evening, because I'm encouraged by the positive response from the communities.
And in terms of motivation for getting things done, what are the priorities for you in Canberra? What do you actually want to achieve over the next 3 years?
First of all, I still got lost in this Parliament House. It's so big. And I also need to learn lots of things. And it's a lot of things that need to be learned. So once I go back to my constituents, I'll go and visit the community, speak to the community, and I'll bring back whatever that I've learned to the community. And I'll bring whatever community issue to the Parliament. I think the learning curve is a big curve, and I have to put in a lot of effort in learning it.
Sam Lim, you do have a fascinating life story. You were born in Malaysia, became a police officer, probably later in life than is the norm. You speak, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's 10 languages. But I do have to ask you about the experience that's given you the most headlines over the last week or so. Do you think it's safe to assume you're the first dolphin trainer to enter Parliament?
Yeah, dolphin trainer is only like a small part of my life. I got more other experiences. But dolphin trainer bring me a lot of new horizon where I learn about mammals, I learn about dolphin, I learn about water, and I learn about good human nature from that sea mammals, the mammals. Because of they are so genuine, so sincere, you can trust them. And I love them, and I'm glad they're now back to their home in the ocean.
Well, we all hope that you can find some genuine, sincere people in that Parliament there in Canberra, Sam Lim. Best of luck navigating those hallways. They can be confusing to newcomers, I know. So best of luck with that, and congratulations again on your election as the member for Tangney.
Thanks, Ash. Thank you very much.